time to get things cooking. We are thrilled to have Jenn with us from Milk Means More. And today we're cooking up mushrooms and all kinds of other items. What's the topic that you think everyone's talking about when it comes to our diets?
So big in 2020 is the plant-based diet. So lots of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, but of course we're gonna bring some dairy to the party too. Fruits and vegetables and those whole grains have a lot of good vitamins and minerals in them, but sometimes we can be missing some of those core things like calcium, vitamin D, protein, vitamin B12, and that's really where the dairy products come in and they help boost the nutritional value even more.
You know, and I know families are even saying, okay, we're gonna make it Meatless Monday, and they try new recipes and new things. So this looks like something families will love. What are we creating?
Easy. We are making mushroom and Gouda tacos right now.
They sound delicious.
All we're doing is just sauteing these mushrooms in a little bit of butter. And the most important thing to do here when you have mushrooms is wait to salt them until the end.
Why?
Because when you salt mushrooms right away, it starts pulling out all that moisture in the mushroom, and that's when they start getting kind of soggy, they lose that flavor. So we're browning them right now. They're getting a little bit of that caramelization, so it's gonna have more flavor. And I think that's why a lot of times people don't really like mushrooms a lot, maybe because they're not cooking them right.
So hopefully I'm cooking them right.
Yes, you're doing a great job.
All right, what else are we gonna add to this?
So at this point, we're gonna put in a little bit of fresh corn. And we're gonna just stir that around a little bit. And then we have some red pepper too.
Nice.
So a little red pepper in there. So you can see we have lots of nice colors going on.
And it's so fresh.
Exactly. And you know how they kind of say eat the rainbow? That's because you're getting a lot of different antioxidants in there. All those colors are doing something different in the body.
It looks beautiful.
And then at this stage right now, since we're kind of cooking down a little bit, we have the salt and pepper mix, and that's when we can start seasoning it up.
And this is just a little something you put together?
Yep, just salt and pepper. It's about a 3-to-1 ratio. So I have salt and pepper just sitting on my kitchen countertop so I can go and season my eggs, my vegetables, whatever I'm cooking with.
It's starting to smell delicious.
It smells really good.
Yes, it does. All right, what's next?
So next, we can actually start plating these up. So I have some spoons here.
And you have these little baby tortillas.
Yes, these cute little tortillas here. So you can just find these little tortillas in the grocery store. I like them because it's a little bit of a better portion control. You can get a couple more tacos out of it. You can have a nice veggie on the side
and
without having those giant tortillas. Yeah. They're a little bit more approachable. So I'm just gonna put some of this mixture in the middle of each taco. And then next to you there, I have some shredded smoked Gouda.
Ah, and this is where the dairy comes into play.
Yes, so these are great with sour cream as well. We have some hot sauce. And this smoked Gouda is really nice because a lot of times when people are eating tacos or they're having something meaty, they kind of want that smoky quality to it. You know what I mean? Kind of that umami flavor. And that smoked Gouda is just gonna bring it all together.
And then you put a little lime with it.
Yes,
and I'm thinking delicious.
Yes, so this is, you know, it's a plant-based meal. We're still getting that nice dairy in there. We're upping the protein, the calcium, and it's so approachable. It was so fast, right?
It was. It's easy to do right after work.
Exactly. And then we have a couple other examples.
Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, so right over here, this is kind of like our tomato bruschetta, if you will. So our tomatoes are just slow cooked in the oven with a little bit of olive oil, balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper.
How long do you bake that for?
So 350 for about 15 minutes.
Nice.
And then they start to just soften, blister a little bit. And then we have that great ricotta cheese as our base.
Always a favorite.
Yes, and then I like to use that multi-grain bread there because then you're getting more fiber out of it. You have that nice ricotta cheese, so you're getting your calcium and your vitamin D, then a little olive oil on top.
Beautiful.
Super simple snack.
And then I look over here and I'm thinking every kid is going to want to take a bite of that.
Exactly. This is our fruit pizza. So there's these little just snackable sandwich thins that you can find in the grocery store. They're just baked with a little bit of cinnamon on them. So they kind of crisp up and it makes for a perfect like bed for Greek yogurt. So that's vanilla Greek yogurt and then berries on top. So that could be a breakfast, an after school snack, something super simple.
You know, why is it so important that our kids of all ages keep dairy in their diet?
You know, it's a period of growth for them. They need a lot of that protein. They need calcium and vitamin D for those strong bones. And, you know, a lot of times when you add dairy products like this, it's helping them to keep fuller longer. right?
And we want that for sure.
Yes, we do. We don't want them grazing on, maybe candy, things like that. So giving them something really nutritious, adding dairy into these snacks is just such a great way to help them.
And your website is such a resource. I mean, we love reading about our Michigan dairy farmers, and then you go so much deeper. You have a lot of great recipes and ideas.
Yes, milkmeansmore.org. We have, right now, I think I counted almost 14 pages of kind of these plant-based dairy recipes. So everything from smoothies to pizzas to these snacks, they're all found on our website.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Make it a great day where you live.